Good morning. I'm having a walk in the woods. Well, it's not a woods, is it? It's a field right now. It has been a woods. I have a client shortly and just getting some grounding on the go. I love to come for walks with no shoes on. I was such a city girl up until my 30s. And here I am, do a bit of chanting. Love it. Love it. And yeah, here's what we're here for today. Do you know I'm thinking how to phrase it? It's so well scripted. There's nothing to fix. Did you know there's nothing to fix? Not that there are no problems, but that there's nothing to fix. When we can leave things alone, they just work out the way they're meant to. Well-being is dominant in my experience, in my opinion, the way I choose to live my life. So there's shit that comes up, right? I mean, my life has been full of shit. And there's some things that have come up recently. There's things that come up with the kids. There's things that come up with relationships. And I had a tendency before where I'd want to sit down and work out the problem. I prided myself on being a problem solver. Let's talk about this problem. Let's talk about it some more. Let's figure it out. And really what I was doing in that situation was I was doing that thing that I spoke about before, where it's I want to be right. Here's how I'm right. Here's the problem. The problem is you're not seeing things the way that I'm seeing things, and I have a problem with that. So let's talk about this problem. I'm going to recruit you into my way of thinking, and then the problem will be solved. Right? Anybody? Just me? And with unshakable trust and confidence in who you are and who you're being comes a willingness to allow things to be what they are. And so there's been, I feel like I'm just getting better and better at this, and the more I allow, the faster things come back into alignment. Had some conflict come up last week, and I just left it. I didn't justify myself, I didn't need to explain myself, prove myself. I just remind myself of who I am when things come up. And it's not to say that there's nothing for me to look at in myself. And that's the key. It's okay, what is this situation bringing up for me? And then looking at that with compassion, with love, and course correcting within yourself. And that's a never-ending journey. I've had so much arrogance attached to that in the past, over the years. It's I have arrived, I am enlightened. And that's okay. That was part of my journey, and now I know, I absolutely know, and I love that I make mistakes and things show up because of this journey of life that I have been on thus far, where I have picked up beliefs and ways of being that are very subtle, very ingrained. They're not problems, they're just things that are there. And to just meet it all with curiosity, love, and trust. Such a huge part of it that I'm noticing. So there's been a couple of things that have come up just this past week, within the last 7 days, where I've been like, that's not the way I thought it was going to go. It's like some unexpected things. But I trust that everything's always working out. And just because the world gets turned upside down, it doesn't mean that that's not the way it's meant to be in that moment. It doesn't mean that it's come away from the plan or the path, or however you want to describe it, point to it. So when things come up, when life, I love that Sadhguru quote, or something that he talks about, where he says, when life throws shit at you, turn it into fertilizer, grow some flowers, all's well. All is well. Only always, all is well. I'm very blessed to get this little reminder and to be in this space of spaciousness and peace and connectivity. Distracted myself with the beauty of the world. But yeah, it's a practice as a problem solver, a self-identified problem solver for over 30 years, to now be in a space to know who I am, to trust who I am, to trust in life, the universe, God, source, whatever language resonates with you. Well-being dominates. I really believe that. I really believe that. So when we stop tinkering and fixing, trying to fix, by focusing in on the problem, the solution presents itself. It's not that there's nothing to do. Sometimes there's nothing to do. But oftentimes it's that if we can just withdraw attention from the thing that's bothering, from that person that's behaving in whatever way, or whatever it is, then the solution presents itself, and then the action comes from within. The solution comes from within. Let me know if this has been helpful. Let me know what you've heard. Super curious to see how this stuff lands. I'm aware that maybe it's a little bit out there, and none of this is scripted. I'm just hopping on and sharing as things come up. So if more clarification, more discussion is required, then I'd love to hear from you. If you think I'm talking shit, I'd love to hear from you, really, and just and see how all this is landing. So yeah, get in touch, leave some comments. I never do this part, right? Leave comments. And get in touch. I've always stick my email address in the description if you'd like to have a conversation about how to be a solution allower as opposed to a problem solver, then let's have a conversation. Loving you. Have a beautiful day. I'll show you this. Look. So I was talking to my friend the other day, and I'm quite tall. I've square whacked my head on that branch. So live and learn, right? I sensed it coming. Have a beautiful day.